Hello again, YouTube, and again and again and again and again. This is the Truth Man again. Yeah, the channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We talking about a lot of stuff on today, and I want to show you guys how to know something is going on with your girl and your wife, and how to catch them in possible cheating. I'm finna show you how you supposed to do it, like in today's world. See, it work a little different. See, like now, people don't feel the same about lying. Like you can't, like people don't feel guilty like they used to when they lie. So you gotta just let them, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this, man. So the first thing you don't want to do is never say what your girl or your wife won't do. If Eve wasn't perfect, they ain't either. So don't, even if you got a unicorn, be happy you got a unicorn, but never say or think what she won't do. Next, you better understand that relationships ain't about trust, man. They ain't about trust. Relationships are not about trust. Relationships, you want to be able to trust somebody, but you can't base them on that, because people get over on each other every day in relationships for thinking, well, you supposed to trust me, and you this, you that. They get over every day. They create whole other families on the side, so on and so forth. So it's not about trust, man. It's about actions. Actions and reactions. That's what relationships are about. But when somebody trying to manipulate you, they try to make them about trust. Like, trust is earned. If you're $1 million CEO and I'm a new employee in the mailroom, are you gonna leave? Man, I can't even go. These people flying. I wish I could show you. So, if you're $1 million CEO, right? Are you gonna leave your $1 million or the secrets to accessing your $1 million to a mailroom employee? No, you're not. You're not. Trust has to be earned over time. And remember, as people do distrustful and disloyal things, you supposed to scale back your trust. How you gonna trust somebody that's saying after a physical affair, after an emotional affair, after this, after they do that? You're not. So when you start getting suspicious, next thing, always trust your gut. Your gut has to fail you, and it will sometimes, but still trust it every time. Always trust your gut. Because a lot of times people will give off certain vibes that your gut, your innermost person, will pick up on. And if you, I ain't gonna think that, I ain't gonna worry about that, you ain't gonna catch it. So let's get into some of these things you need to do. Number one, remember the people by name that she talks about the most, that she gloats over the most. You got to remember these people, because this will come up later. So you need to remember who she talks about. And next, after you remember them by name, you need to figure out the connection that they have. Like, what do they be doing? Where do they be going? Oh, me and my friends is going out for dinner. A smart man, sometimes you're going to ride through there and look for that car. A gump, somebody that just trusts people blindly. Ah, man, I ain't worried about that. Listen, man, you don't understand that when a person begins to cheat on you, they don't love you. They don't respect you. Like, that's not stuff that women's supposed to do. Men either. Like, if your wife should know what you do, and you should give her a choice as to how she gonna handle it. See, I don't believe in that being married and your wife don't know about them other women. Because I believe that, based on my research, that polygyny is legitimate with the Most High. It's just a certain way you got to go about things. But when it comes to them, they ain't supposed to have nobody. They can't even, like, when a woman get divorced, if she can't give like proper reasoning, and if her husband is still alive, she's supposed to remain unmarried. Like, they get mad at you, but hey man, the Most High made the rules. And like even in some cases, like if the husband let her go, if her own behavior was the reason why the husband let her go, then she's supposed to remain unmarried. Like, if he just let her go for no reason, then the Most High is perfectly fair and just. But if he let her go for reasons, like they was letting women go in biblical days for not making food. Like, that's why he said that their hearts was hard. But you supposed to keep track of who she deal with. This is part 1. Because there's so much to this, I'm gonna have to come back like either later or tomorrow. The guys that she deal with the most, the guys that she glowed over the most, even if it's a celebrity, you need to get to that phone and find out what she's looking at. Like, if she's trying to do searches to see this man's body and she married to you, you know she ain't gonna be no good wife, man. Or she say, well, me and Fred at work, you know, we going out for drinks with some of the girls. You know what you should do? Get one of your guys and go where they went. Like, don't do it the first time. Let the habit develop, which is another thing. Whatever her habits are, be patient enough to let them develop. So, the first time she does that, or we going here, or we going there, or we going out for drinks. Oh, okay. Just keep track. Keep track of that. But like, she keep doing it, like the third time, go get one of your boys and go through there. Be like, oh yeah, when, you know, we just want to come through here. Hey, how y'all doing? Just to see who she's with. Just to see. And when you start finding out things, which is the next thing, keep your cool. Let it develop. You don't want to catch her too quick. Because if you catch her before she go full in it, you're going to have some hard years ahead of you. I'm telling you, because this, you want, if this is the wrong woman, because if she's cheating or she wants to cheat, liking people, flirt, that's the wrong woman. So you want to let it unfold and bang, have all the lead, all up on the table. This is why you got to be saving your money. Because y'all got marriage licenses, man. You already know she going to try to get you. That's why next thing, you shouldn't be telling her every dime you have. Like, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Another thing, keep track of her menstrual cycle. Like, keep track from the first day she go on to the day she go off. And you know that if she comes down pregnant, you done kept track of her menstrual cycle, you know you could take that to a doctor and you could figure out if it's possible that that's yours. Which brings me to the next thing. Every time you have sex with her, keep track of how it goes, the level of enthusiasm. Do not do your thing inside. We're going to just say, keep track of all of that. Keep track of the looseness, the tightness. Keep track, because if you're the only one, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same. Like, it's not, unless you, in some cases, you might have more than the other dude, so it might be harder to tell. But in the cases where he might have more than you, you'll be able to tell. So keep track of that menstrual cycle every month, faithfully. You start thinking something going on, know when that menstrual cycle hit. Keep track of them. Your wife too old, she don't have them no more, that's not something you can do. But you can keep track of how the sex go. So, because these women have a bad habit of trying to keep their life in order. So if the dude say, man, I'm through with you, F you, B-I-T-C-H, but he got her pregnant though, you'll know, hey, listen, I've been keeping track of your menstrual cycle. And then it's also so if she be trying to say she on her period because she don't want to do nothing with you, you'll know. Like, you'll know about the menstrual cycle. So we're gonna pick right up on this. This is part 1 on things that you could do to catch your wife. I have yet to scratch the surface, but I'm gonna stop right here. We're gonna make a series out of this, because I'm gonna help y'all guys, man. We helping people on here. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.